Oh, we've been waiting for this. Please give a big welcome to this year's Indianapolis 500 champion. It's Will Power.
Wow. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, what an awesome night, huh?
Man. Yes, thank you. I'd never thought I'd be standing up. Well, I wouldn't say never, but it was, I had doubts in my mind whether I'd ever see my car sitting there. I remember every year you walk in here and you see the car sitting there and you just can imagine having your own car up there. So it's just, yeah, surreal. As you saw from my emotion after the win, how much it meant to me. Like I've said, I've won so many races, so many poles, and I feel like my career would not be complete without a 500 win, and I finally got it, and that's why I have a sore throat. I've definitely screamed. I'd like the 12 crew to come out guys. These guys made this happen. The first person I want to thank is my wife. She makes my life so easy. She's made me a better person. We are a racing family. We love racing, and that's why this win means so much to us. You know, that's our life. Our life is racing. She's a great mother, a fantastic wife. So thank you, babe. I love you. You've been, it's been fantastic. Thank you. Obviously, I want to thank Roger and Kathy Penske. It's been a real honor to drive for you. You know, it's every driver's dream to drive for a team where you can turn up every weekend and have a car that can win. You can challenge for a win. So thank you, Roger. Thank you so much. Tim Cindric, I've had him on my radio. He's one of the best strategists in pit lane. He has so much to take care of these days. It's almost impossible to get a meeting with him because he's got V8 supercar, NASCAR, sports car, Indy car. I think Roger wants to add a couple others like Formula E or something. No, that's not true. I just made that up. But thank you, Tim. You're a great leader. Obviously, it comes from the top, Roger, and all the way down, all the quality people within Team Penske. The team, the 12 crew, as you saw, it came down to pit stops yesterday. We had the quickest guys on pit lane, the quickest pit stops, and that's where we made our ground. These guys are the best in pit lane. Thank you so much. I want to thank Dave Fastino, my engineer of almost 10 years. I think it's 10 years. In 2007, that's where we started at Walker Racing together, and I finally met or had an engineer that had the same passion for winning as I did, and it's only your engineer and your wife that you can call like after 10 o'clock at night, like have midnight conversations, and Dave and I, even the night before the 500, we're still talking about what we need to do for the car and what the heat's going to do to the car. So that's the sort of dedication that we have and the relationship that we have is, and it just gets better and better as we go along. It's kind of like a marriage, actually. And we just know exactly what we're thinking. We have our own language, and it's just been a fantastic 10 years working with you. So thank you, Dave. Matt Johnson, the crew chief. This is his third Indy 500 win. He's been on my car the first year, 2014 was the first year he was on my car and I won the championship. And now we have won the 500. He's a fantastic crew chief. I feel like he's the best guy in pit lane. He's a great leader, and his attitude is so positive. I've never met a more positive guy, and it rubs off on all the people on the car. We have a very positive team, and I feel like this was my best month ever at Indy as far as attitude and positivity. I never slept better. We won the Grand Prix, and we won the Indy 500, so that is an unbelievable month for the whole team. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Matt. Verizon, 2009 was my first race with Verizon. They came on just for one race, and it's been such a fantastic relationship. I have to thank them. It's not often that you can have the same sponsor on your car for almost 10 years, and that's been the case with Verizon. Such a fantastic company and a great relationship with the team. So thank you, Verizon. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Chevy, fantastic engines this month. Jim Campbell, Mark Kent, I can't thank you guys enough for giving us a power unit, but not only that, the support that they give the teams, all the Chevy teams on a race weekend, where it's not only the engine, but wind tunnel work, shaker rig work, gearbox work. This is the sort of support that Chevy gives. They're fantastic, obviously fantastic company. It's so great to have a relationship with you guys. You're top notch. That Corvette there, it's definitely going to my wife. That's her dream car, so I'm not even going to get the keys. She'll be taking it. So thank you, Jim. Appreciate that so much. The Holman George family, it's an event that coming from Australia, I didn't realize how big it was. I remember my first 500 in 2008 and walking out of Gasoline Alley on race day and just being blown away when you look down each end of the straights and just seeing a sea of people. And it has grown on me since, to the point that I obsessed over it and wondered if I'd ever get the chance to drink the milk, and it happened. So thank you for this amazing event. It was so cool to do the victory lap and see all those people cheering for me, and even see some Australian flags out there. So thank you to the Holman George family. Fantastic. Firestone, obviously the speeds that we do, they are the safest tires that you can have on your car. Very durable, and I think when you race on super speedways, any driver will attest to this. You feel very safe having Firestones, and we know what tire failures, how bad that can be. So we never have to worry about that, and that's amazing. So thank you, Firestone. My teammates, it was so awesome to have Elio back. He's taught me a lot on ovals. He's an amazing driver. He just got quicker and quicker and quicker with age. I seriously, believe me, he was the quickest I ever saw him last year, in his last full-time year. So, thank you, Elio. Joseph, he's got a very similar sense of humor to me. Not quite as awkward though. Like he's, definitely less awkward. But we get on so well. He's a phenomenal driver, obviously a champion last year, and we all learn off each other, but everyone has their own quality, and I think that's what makes the team strong, that we all work so well together. Simon, I've loved working with you. You've pushed me so hard over the years. Our first year together was in 2007 at Team Australia. We raced against each other in Europe. I still don't remember living with you. I remember being at your place a lot, but I don't know what happened, but I remember we did play games, not like, we were playing like racing games. James Davison was there too. But I've been great friends with Simon. He's a great guy, a great competitor, has taught me a lot, and we apparently lived together at some point. Mark Miles and Jay Fry, just doing an amazing job with the series. Every year we do Verizon store appearances, and this was the first year where the line was so big that we couldn't get through everyone in an hour and a half doing signing event. So it just shows how much this series is growing. When I said that last time, Elio said, no, it's because I came back. That's why there were so many people. But believe me, the series is growing. You see more and more fans and more passion about IndyCar, and the continuity of drivers and the quality of drivers is amazing. And that's another thing I want to talk about, is competing against these guys. They're the best in the world. You can't pick a person out of the field that you would say wouldn't win a race. So it's amazing competing against you guys. We all push each other very hard, and we're the most versatile series in the world. And finally, the fans. Thank you so much. It's just amazing, the passion. Not only the love for people, but the hate as well. That's when you know that people are really passionate about who they're backing, is when they can scream out that you suck. So thank you, fans. Absolutely amazing fans here in Indianapolis. And there's an Aussie flag right there. Yeah. And that's it. Won the Indy 500. I can't believe it. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your evening.
Hang on.
Is that it?
Well, hang on. We have one bit of, things to take care of, just because I know Roger would be interested in this. For winning the 2018, the 102nd running of the Indianapolis 500, you and Team Penske are taking home a check for $2.5 million.
Wow. I reckon you could almost buy 25 of those Corvettes for that.
You can do that.
Could we do that, Roger? Or no? I'll just take the one. But yeah, unbelievable.
One at a time. Congratulations, Roger Penske, Team Penske, Tim Cindric. Congratulations, Will Power.
Thank you.
The champion of the 2018 Indianapolis 500.